So I felt called to make this video for a couple days. A call forth to action. Take the steps you know you need to take to make shit happen. You know what you gotta do. And if this isn't for anybody else, this is for me. So if any of y'all are watching this, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Just fucking do it. Like, I know that I have to give my all into my breath and the shaping of my body from the breath. Essentially shaping my breath. And I have to give it everything. So don't half-ass it. And you know that there's a possibility that some of the people don't really care for the actions you're doing. Though you know that it doesn't matter. Because you're doing what you need to do. And you're doing what helps you and others. Which may seem unconventional at times. Though it won't one day. It'll become normalized because we've normalized it. Hey, you can play without barking like that, 'cause you know it breaks it up. Play. Get him. Get him. I connect to my higher self. I connect to my deeper self. I ground myself to the energy field of the earth. Play! We're not gonna search for food. Play! Get him, Valea! Get him! Wear him out! Get him. Get that little rascal. Stop. You're okay, Valea. You can chew it. But you do not just get fuzz. Hey. Hey. Do not it. Loki. No. Right up here. Now. Go lay down. Thank you. You don't go where you want to when I tell you to go somewhere. So you're just chewing up shit, pulling fuzz off stuff. We're not going to eat fuzz or even pace around looking for food. And we're not going to stare her down because she took your bone. Because it's her bone too. Lay down! Now! Thank you. So we're not fucking around and taking shit from others. Not when they had it first. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. I noticed how a shift happened when I got a little, I wouldn't even say upset, but I'm not going to allow them to continue behaviors that I know aren't helping us. Just like I've mentioned before, he wants to go take things as soon as he noticed that someone has it. Or they decided to do something else, and then he's like, I want to do that. I said, nope, fuck that shit. Say, fuck that shit. We're not going to just take shit from others. Yeah, you enjoy it, Valea. And we're not going to stare them down until they drop it. Because that's what he was doing. He was just staring her down. So that's when we lay down and we chill out. And we take a break. And it doesn't bother me, so to speak, or I know it sounded like I might have gotten angry. I didn't. It's just things that I have been internally working on, inner understanding, like I've heard people mention. Now you can go get it. Now you can go get it, Loki. Loki. See, he understands. Because I tell him, now you can go get it. Because he looked at me, he was like, I seen it in his eyes. He was like, she quit, can I have it? But he didn't want to, like, go get it. See, and that's what I've realized, is that through them, you want something so bad, so bad, right the fuck now. Then you realize that, or I've realized that just waiting, it end up being freed from the universe. Freed from that which allows you to claim it. But you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient with it. Same thing, it's like, she let it go. Once it's let go, then it's yours. What stories do you attach to things? And especially the things that you desire. Why do you attach these stories? What do they do for you? I've noticed as I've been pulling back a lot of my stories attaching to things, it's changed how I view and do things sometimes. Because there's no longer that creation of story to it, where it becomes something. Like, I had previously attached a story to even doing the dishes. It was hard, or I didn't like doing it. I changed the story around it to be something more along the line of, this is fun, this is helping you. It keeps things smooth and flowing. So why not just do them immediately upon getting done with supper or cooking food for the dogs? Just do it. I realize that it's not hard, it's not even difficult, and it takes maybe a few minutes to do. A few minutes to do, and it's like energy is cleared up through that process. Hey, stop. Stop. I know you be getting a little aggressive and biting her ears, so stop. You too, Blue. Chill. Chill. You good boys and girls, thank you for stopping. But we got to separate when we cause harm. Because we are not trying to hurt. So when it happens, we need to realize what we did. Loki, pay attention. Don't just fucking get distracted. I'm talking to you. Thank you. You can go about your business now. Thank you. Like, I be talking to him, and I'll just watch him. He'll be looking at me, and then it's like, his whole attention just disappears. He quit listening entirely. He don't even give a fuck no more. He just starts tending to whatever he wants to tend to. And that's where I said, pay attention! Loki, pay attention. Good boy. Thank you. You hear what I have to say with full attention. Alright, you're free. Because I talk to them a lot. And I want them to be able to pay attention to what I'm saying, not just... I'm going to scratch here, I'm going to pick at this, I'm going to do everything else but what I'm supposed to be doing. Which is similarly to a lot of things we do. That's why I be focused on my breath and stretching and going all in. And trying to integrate it into all aspects of my life, because yoga is life. Yoga is moving with life, from my understanding. Every stretch, every movement is considered yoga. And when it is worked with the breath. Because yoga is stretching with the breath. And every movement you make is essentially stretching and moving. And if you intentionally let your breath guide it and open up spaces, you realize that, like, it's life. Breath is life. You are life. The dogs are life. The couch is life. RuneScape is life. Everything is life. And I'm just saying that, like, I don't worship any of these things, though I appreciate that they all came from one source. And they were all influenced by one source. I noticed as I be playing RuneScape that lots of the things that they get their inspiration from seem to mirror the ancient Egyptian just the ancient Egyptians. And I notice lots of things are reflections of the ancient Egyptians, which was, it's a reflection of source, like God, universe, whatever you want to fucking call it. And it seems that the ancient Egyptians had understood things that we're working into understanding. We're evolving again back to this understanding of the way they understood things. Which I guess it's always been understood. Though I feel like the ones who understood it have left this plane and left their legacy, left their knowledge with us to grow and expand and adapt. Whether or not that's true, it feels like a group of people are aligning into their energies. Your energies. It's not their energy because you're cultivating it your own way. It creates its own adaptation to this energy and creates it new. And like I said, we're evolving. We're not just taking, we're bringing it in and using our own experience to adapt into the knowledge that we've been gifted. The new ways of thinking that we've been gifted. Thank y'all all for joining in this far. Definitely appreciate it. I'm wearing this. It was just what I had in my closet, and I like the feel of it. It's loose. Makes me feel like a martial artist. In a way. Which I wear what I want. No matter how people view it. I'll wear shorts and t-shirts, and that's basically my whole entire attire. And then I got a few nice shirts like these that I like to wear every now and then. Honestly, it's nice to clean up, dress up, and, be proud of who you are. Which I'm proud of who I am wearing the clothes I do. Though, like, simple things like brushing your teeth, taking a shower, keeping the dogs all happy and played, and stretching and moving, all little things that end up helping, which you realize that you don't need any of these things to get to the point that you're looking for. Though for me, I've noticed that they're tools that help me expand my consciousness, my being, my awareness on my awareness. Life is beautiful. Embrace it all. The good, the bad, the ugly. The good can become great. The bad can be good. The ugly can be amazing. If you're willing to look at it like that. Struggles are gifts. Learn from them. So I'm going to start incorporating parts of my breath in like these videos. I'm probably going to start choking in them because it's a part of what I do. And I noticed that I've been brought attention to me being genuine. It is a tool that helps me in various ways. Yes, sometimes it can become more, though I feel like I have I can work with it because of the way I view it. I don't just smoke to get high, which you end up getting high all the way around the board. From smelling it, to tasting it, to the effects it brings when consumed or integrated. And I continuously, every time I toke, vaporize cannabis, eat it as an edible, that I always work inwards with what it does. I can't let it consume me or it become the only part. Like I'm making this video, one of my first videos that I've made, or the first few videos. I made quite a few videos without me being stoned. Though I've noticed most of them are, it's like, it's finding that balance. And I enjoy it. I enjoy every aspect of it. And I try to use that enjoyment to allow me to better other aspects of my life. To make it better, more fluidly. Well, yes, everything has its yin and yang, good and bad, and I try to see that, and that's where the balance comes in. It's like, there'll be times where I seem to just go balls to the wall with it. And then I re-regulate it to being able to use it as a tool, a gift. It is a fucking beautiful gift to us. And I noticed too that not judging people for what they do. Though I've come across I've quit smoking weed videos, but they only picked up another worse habit or another habit that they replaced with it. That it's like if you're just gonna replace it, and you're just gonna replace it with junk food, or you just overeat, or you smoke cigarettes. That's what my parents did. I noticed that they were like, weed's bad, it's not good for you, it improved all of our entire life when we quit. But I hear you hating smoking cigarettes, and you smoke them pretty frequently, and you also, it's like you end up going into other habits. It's like you create something that's not there with it, but you'll justify other habits that can be way worse, way more addictive with less benefits to it, which they all have benefits to it. Though it's like, yo, weed's bad, but I'm gonna smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. I don't like weed because of what it does to you. While I smoke cigarettes every day. Or, a cigarette every 30, 40 minutes. Or I eat junk food or whatever. It's like, if you probably eliminated some of those habits, you'd be able to actually enjoy cannabis. Because I notice that sometimes when I consume cannabis and then I consume other things like food or fatty foods or things like that, I eat gnarly. That's where I end up feeling bad. Not bad, but I don't feel the same. Like, because I had experimented with smoking weed, whatever, and maintaining good habits. Then I switched it off into where I would smoke weed and I eat the things I enjoy, sugar, or not the things that I enjoy, but the things that I previously really liked. Like sugar and fatty foods, which I realized that I don't really care for those as I like to consume them, I found that they end up causing that discomfort. When I smoke weed and I don't eat or whatever, it's like I maintain this smooth state where I'm stoned, I'm high or whatever, but it's not like I feel like it's impeding on anything that I'm doing. Whereas I consume things like unhealthy foods. No. Now. Chill out. Chill out. We are not going to take shit from others. I've said it again. Do not make me get upset with you for repeating this situation. Discipline will follow if you cannot listen. This is the second time. Chill. Do not let this fuel up. And just part of me knows, man. It's like, y'all noticed that I heard something, which was him walking in there. Man, I just felt a shift in energy, bringing my awareness to it. No. No. You enjoy it, Valea? You enjoy it. Oh, you ain't gotta stop. Yeah. You go. Yeah. And then, what's he doing? Just going right to the bone to take it. He'd get his ass whooped for that shit. Loki, stop. And I know he does that because he's watched me, because I've been working at not trying to yell or let my energy get all jumbled up through anger or whatever, which I try to observe it when it comes up. I don't try, but I that's what I do. I watch it when it comes up. I'm not angry or even upset, because it's as simple as catching it. It's catching it and seeing it when it happens. But I will not let that shit happen over and over and over. We're going to break that behavior. Because, like I said earlier, you be patient, you wait for it, then it's yours. It's all yours. Because nobody stays with it forever. They take breaks. I guess people do stay with it forever, but in the circumstances that I'm talking about, filet is chewing on the bone. Oh. Loki. You will not stare her down waiting for it. You wait for it. Chill the fuck out. Good girl. Is that a good bone? Is that a good horn? Yeah, you good girl, Valea. And it's like every few moments I notice that he'll tilt his head facing her, and his just eyes. His eyes are telling the whole fucking story. Nah, shut that shit down. We want to learn it. We want to use it to benefit us. But we are not going to use it to take stuff from the ones we love. We are not going to bully our way out into getting our way. There is a smoother way of centering and being with yourself and relaxing. And the next thing you know, everything you wanted is yours. Everything. Anything your heart could desire, it's yours. You just got to be patient and enjoy now in order to be happy with the moments that you are in now. Because you chose to be here and you're choosing to move forward. Let's go ahead and get a couple more rounds of breath. Now you can go get it. Come up here, Blue. You don't gotta hop down every time. And my sweet Blue, she loves to get up at every little thing. So it's like learning to sit still for more than 30 seconds at a time or a few minutes. It's like, and making them sit too and relax. Because I noticed that most of my life I've paced around. So it's not like a bad thing, because that's what I've done. Though I've noticed that I haven't been able to sit with myself for very long. Like just sit in silence. Because the truth is, there's no words to it. I could tell you all sorts of things, though you'll only come to your own conclusion at your own time. Shape your breath. also had a realization on lots of these spiritual videos, and like even how I said, do what you do, only you're gonna do it type shit. There's gonna be people that come into these videos that they don't have great intentions, and they know that, and they do not so great things, which is perception. And you realize that you're just telling them to do that too. Which, it is what it is. We can't fear what's gonna happen. We just have to know that we gotta keep going. Keep expanding. 'Cause yes, the dark expands, but so does the light. Because the light has to counteract the dark. Anyways, that's it for today. I love y'all. I thank y'all for joining me. And I love y'all, y'all beautiful people.